awesome because you go in there with all your problems and your worries and you walk out with your chest pumping, looking like a goddamn gazelle, just feeling like an animal, you know?
Yeah, you know, all those gazelles with pumped chests.
I was going to say, maybe gazelle wasn't the best. Gorilla. You feel like a gorilla. Yep. Yeah, dude.
You know, gorilla's got some meaty chests.
Dude, same. My chest, though, my chest was lacking when I was younger. This time it ain't going to be lacking, dude. Oh, I had a sick superset that I was doing yesterday. I was doing flies with the dumbbells, right? On the bench. Right. And then when I was done with my 10 flies, I put the dumbbells together. Hammered them out like that. That was fucking nice. Ooh.
I like to do that with plates.
Yeah, I was going to say, I took a 10-pound plate, held it together like this. Like, you can't wrap your fingers around it. You just got to put all the force here. You do 10 in the middle, 10 at the top, 10 at the bottom. Ooh, baby. It's nice. It's very nice. And I'm not quite ready to show you guys progress pics just yet, but eventually, I probably need like 2 more weeks, and I'll really be feeling myself, because I'm starting to get there now where I'm like, oh, shit. I showed Phil a progress pic, and he was like,
absolutely. I mean, I got behind the scenes coverage. Like, come on here.
I mean, what did you think? Let's get your thoughts.
You are slimming down faster than a fucking snowball in hell, my guy.
Ooh, I like that.
You're melting.
You know what it is, though? And I've told Phil this since I've met him. I said, when I finally do it, I'm like the best at losing weight. Like, I really pride myself on that. And Phil's probably like, no, you're not, because I've been trying for 2 years since I've met this kid, and I haven't been able to lose weight at all. Now it's finally, like, once I'm on, there's not even a remote fiber in my brain that says, oh, get some McDonald's, get some pizza tonight. No, I'm like, when I'm done with my feeding window, the shop is closed, bitch. It's time to relax, all right?
I mean, when I met you, you were pretty fit and shredded.
Well, that's what I mean. I was shredded, but then I just kept getting fatter, and every time I tried to lose weight, I couldn't stick to it. You're probably like, this guy's a schmuck. He doesn't know what he's fucking doing.
No, I think peak Vinny was graduation party Vinny.
Yo, graduation party Vinny was shredded with a baby blue fucking tight as fuck shirt with parakeets on it. You remember that fit? That was a good fit.
Oh, I remember it.
That was the first time we partied together and hung out. That was a good time.
Yep. Let's not talk about the fact that I threw up in the Uber and passed out of my house.
It was literally just to paint the picture. It was my entire family, all friends from high school, and then a couple friends from college. And we were having a great time. We got White Castle at one particular point, a giant crave case. Yeah, that was, you already left at that point. It was at the end of the night, and I remember it was so funny, dude. Everyone was like, yo, we gotta go home. We have work tomorrow. And I was like, fuck that. It's my graduation, and I make my own schedule. I make my own schedule. And everyone was chanting it in the fucking kitchen, dude. It was so fucking funny. I was on some other shit that night, man.
I remember at the end of the night, it started pouring rain. And for some reason, I didn't have my shoes on, and I was slopping around in the fucking rain in my socks. And I got in the Uber with no shoes on, just wet feet.
Fucking incredible. Yeah, that was a good time. It's crazy that I graduated college over, what was it, a year and a half, 2 years ago already? 3 years almost? I don't even know. I literally don't remember. Oh, I graduated in 2018. So, yeah, 2 years ago.
I got 1 more month.
Yeah, dude, how excited are you, seriously?
I'm not, because nothing's going to change.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's nice to just know that you're done. The one good thing is, well, there's good and bad. And we've talked about this before, but just to really level it out, it's like, or to explain it, I don't miss the school aspect of school at all, or rather the college aspect of like going to classes and learning, quote unquote. I did learn there, but like I'm just, I'm being facetious because I didn't really like it that much. I do miss, though, having somewhere to go, something to do, human interaction to have. Because the one thing now, especially with this home gym, I was joking about it with my dad and my mom, but I literally never have to leave the house again.
Yeah, you're set.
I have my meals delivered. I work out from home. I work from home. We're in a fucking quarantine right now anyway, but once this shit is over, I'll tell you this much, I am getting so drunk when this is over. So that first night back at the Nest, they're going to have to carry me out, dude. I'm so fucking excited. And I feel like everyone's going to be on that wave, though, because we're all just fucking cooped up. I haven't gotten drunk in a month. You know what that does to a person like me? Fucking going crazy up in this bitch.
Dude, I haven't drank in a while either, but I don't even know if I ever want to, like, get that drunk again.
I do. I definitely do. I'm ready for it.
I don't know. It just, it fucks with me, dude.
I do get what you're saying. I'll tell you this much. Not drinking for a month, a lot of pros. No hangovers. No mornings where I wake up like, I wish I wouldn't have said that. Wish I wouldn't have done that. No fucking enhanced caloric intake. We're on that negative, what is it called? Caloric deficit. Hell yeah.
Yep.
On top of that, just honestly, just the no hangover category of that all is just fucking fantastic.
Dude, it fucks me up when I have to like go for a run or work out or do anything productive. It's just like that pain in your head, and you're just like,
But
nope.
dude, the camaraderie of everyone at the bar and just, yo, you want a shot? Come here, yo, I fucking love you guys. Like that to me, I don't think I'll ever be able to get rid of that part of me that loves to like party and be with people. But I gotta tell you, if there was any point in your lives where you do want to be sober and move forward like that, I mean, this is the perfect time. Set yourself up now. Make positive changes now when you don't have all these outlets that we normally do of like going to parties, going to the bar, going to restaurants. Like change shit now, and then when the quarantine's over and you go back, you might be like, yo, you know what? I don't even want to go to the bar tonight. Or I'll go and I'll only have one drink and be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
You're spitting straight facts right now.
This is the perfect time to take the marble and just chip away, build your perfect self. That's what I'm doing, all right? I'm losing weight like a goddamn fucking animal, I'm telling you. I just keep comparing myself to an animal because I'm proud of myself over here, dude.
Dude, have you heard about Tiger King yet? I think I mentioned it last.
Yeah, since you brought it up, I've heard about it literally like everywhere I go on the internet. Apparently it's a big phenomenon right now.
It is absolutely buck wild, and you need to watch it.
How many seasons are there?
It's just one season. It's a 7-episode docu-series.
I'll binge that shit tonight.
45 minutes an episode.
Not bad. I did the Paul Rudd series in one night, and that I believe was 8 episodes at 25 minutes, I think.
Next week, I better hear the words Carol fucking Baskin coming out of your mouth.
All right, I'll tell you what. Give me till next week, and I will give you an in-depth review. We'll have a whole Tiger King podcast. We'll talk about it.
That would be sick, honestly.
And what's so crazy, we talked about I just mentioned how after you told me about Tiger King, I started seeing Tiger King. It's this weird thing where our brains, I don't know why this happens, and maybe you don't ever feel this, but I feel like it happens to a lot of people. Let's say you've never heard of a certain car brand. Like, let's say you've never heard of, I don't know, a fucking Nissan Rogue, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, someone shows you a picture of the Nissan Rogue, and then when you go out and you're driving, you start seeing, like, hundreds of Nissan Rogues, and you're like, where have these been? I've never seen this. It's like your brain doesn't recognize shit that it doesn't know, and then once you know it, then it starts to go, oh, there it is. I've seen that before.
It's because you got to open your third eye. I mean, that's really it.
You know what, man? You're absolutely right. How's that third eye doing, by the way?
Your third eye might be a little foggy, you know? You got to squeegee it, just...
Yeah, you know what it is? I have all this grease on my forehead from just being a greasy Italian that the third eye just... I mean, I have 4 eyes to begin with. Yeah, the Italian. Oh, the Italian. Okay. I see you.
What?
The Italian.
This man dropping all these references.
I mean, dude, I fucking got you. But yeah, we're going to try our best for next week to get Phil's face cam on this shit. Because, like, you guys don't want to just stare at me and my fucking beard for the entire hour. I understand. We're gonna try our best. And if we use Phil's...
It's really just me. I have to try my best.
Yeah,
it's my setup.
Listen, I didn't want to throw you under the bus. We're in this together. This is a 50-50 partnership.
Facts.
You're a YouTuber with almost 500,000 subs, and you don't know how to do anything. It's adorable, to be honest with you.
You know, speaking of YouTuber, how about we jump into those questions?
Oh shit! You want to go right into it? I'm down.
Well, I mean, one of them has to do with being a YouTuber.
I'm ready. So yeah, we have a segment this week called Twitter questions from you guys. I thought it would be cool to ask you guys to send in Q&As. Honestly, I would like to do this every week. So do me a favor, please. When I tweet out send questions, I want everyone that follows me at Vinny. By the way, follow me on Twitter. Phil is at Third Eye of Truth. Go follow him as well, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok and all that fun stuff as well. You guys know the ats, and they're all linked down below. Anyway. Send me questions, because we're going to do, or rather send us questions. We're going to do this every week, and I think it's going to go really well. We're going to read a question each. We'll both get to answer, and then those questions will lead into other conversation that'll probably take us to, like, the end of the episode, believe it or not. So I picked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 questions. And, yeah, if you want to read the first one, I'm ready to go.
All right. What made you decide to become a full-time YouTuber?
Ooh, who's that from? Let's read the names, too.
Luis Pagan.
Okay, Luis, shout out to you, my guy. What made me decide to become a full-time YouTuber?
Because I'm technically not a full-time YouTuber yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can kind of attack this question from 2 avenues. I would say what made me want to be a YouTuber is just watching other YouTubers. I have a similar story to pretty much every YouTuber. Like, you see a YouTuber, you really, really enjoy their content, and you think to yourself, oh, why not try that? I feel like I could do that. For me, I've told this story a million times on my channel, but Jenna Marbles, Shady Penguin, Jenna is still my favorite YouTuber and probably always will be. I love her so much. She's incredible. Shout out to Jenna and Julian. Julian's her boyfriend. He makes great stuff too. Check him out. But I started watching her stuff and I was like, yo, she's so funny. I feel like I could make YouTube videos. And I just started doing it as a hobby. And then for me, what made me want to do it full time, or when I decided to do it full time, is just I love doing this. And I wouldn't imagine doing anything else. And I'm really lucky and blessed, knock on wood, to be able to do this. And when it came to the point where, you know, enough revenue was being made from this that I could show my parents and show myself, like, yo, I could support myself doing this, then it became a reality. And thank God everything's been great ever since. So hopefully it just continues to build and build, you know?
That's a beautiful answer.
Thank you, sir. Tried very
Well,
hard
for
on
me,
that.
since I'm not a full-time YouTuber yet, but I plan to be, I could answer the question why I chose YouTube, or am choosing YouTube as my career path. Number one, I can't listen to any authority, so I have to work for myself.
I love that
Two,
answer.
I have the freedom to like chase whatever direction I want to take my channel in.
Yes, sir.
I set my own hours, got my own schedule.
You make your own schedule. Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Let's go.
And sky's kind of the fucking limit on this, because the more views you get, the more advertisements, the more people you reach and influence. You fucking influencer. Like,
yeah, that is the big. My mom is screaming upstairs. That's like the biggest thing that I feel like a lot of people don't really recognize. Even a lot of creators that don't recognize it. Like the impact that we actually do have is fucking crazy. And that might come across. You might be listening to that and be like, oh, Vinny, all right, you're not hot shit. Calm down. But like seriously, I get so many messages, and so many YouTubers do, that, you know, we've helped people through dark times, or we've helped people just get a little distracted from, you know, stress and life, like trauma and drama and all that type of shit. And it's like, you sit back and you go, well, you know what? I'm not just playing Super Mario. Like, I'm actually giving people this outlet that they could feel good in. And that is one of the most motivating things to me, because I saw a lot of questions about, you know, what keeps you guys motivated. For me, it's, you know, self-happiness, and also making other people happy is probably my two top answers for that.
to keep me motivated, that's an interesting one, because I'm honestly not that motivated.
Yeah,
I think it boils down to like discipline.
Facts.
Like, I just have to get into the habit of making things, and once I see like that spike of growth, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I want to chase that shit. Like, I get the taste for blood. I don't know.
Yeah, I told people that too. I always go to that answer of like, well, what keeps you motivated, Vinny? It's like, honestly, again, self-happiness and just results, especially with the weight loss conversation. I mean, the first 2 weeks, I'd say, yeah, first 2 weeks were really tough. But then once you get to that third week and you start seeing like, yo, the scale is dropping each week and I'm feeling better. I can see in the mirror and in the videos I'm looking better. Once you get results, it's like, okay, now let's fucking really push the pedal to the metal and just keep going. It's like on YouTube too. You post that video, it gets your first 1 million views. You're like, whew, I gotta do that again. Let's go back into the lab. Let's start creating again. You know what I mean? It
Literally,
really, like,
yeah.
impact and results and momentum is fucking huge in anything that you do in your life. I really do believe that. Momentum is gigantic.
All right, this next question is from Grim Who? Question
I
mark.
love Grim. What's up, baby?
How are y'all staying sane during this quarantine? Now I'm gonna answer that real quick. Masturbation, runs, coffee, and checking in with friends. You know what I'm saying?
All of that was so primal, or rather, the first two were so primal. Just masturbation and running. That's some barbarian shit right there.
I mean, dude, it's what happens when you lock me up in a room for fucking.
Hey, listen, some things just stand the test of time. They really fucking do. But I would agree.
We are primal animals.
Slapping the salami has been heaven sent for me. And honestly, I have just been working like a fucking lunatic. And I was telling my mom before I started filming this, like, I haven't been this happy in a long time. And I don't know why it took a national pandemic for me to get to this level of like grind and just like self-acceptance. But I don't know, man. It's really dope. And just keeping myself busy has been keeping me sane. Like making 2 TikToks a day, going live on there every day, going live on YouTube every day, managing 2 series at once on YouTube right now, doing the podcast. You know, just like making sure that I'm not just sitting here like a potato, while I look at it as an opportunity of like, okay, not a lot of people can go out right now. They're going to need more entertainment. Let me just fucking hammer out as much shit as I can, you know?
Facts. Also, I've been binging like Netflix, catching up on like my movie list, you know, if there's movies that I haven't seen or want to watch.
Yeah, and
TV shows,
everybody
books.
copes with things in different ways too. Like some people are taking the quarantine as like I'm using this as like a vacation, focus on myself, relaxation type of stuff. And that's dope too. Like I'm taking the kind of other approach of like just trying my best to just pump out as much shit as possible. But both avenues can definitely be good for both people, both types of people for sure. And also, it's
Absolutely.
okay if you're not sane, because a lot of people are having a lot of trouble right now, and we understand
Facts.
that. It's like, you know, you don't have to feel good right now. This is definitely a weird thing that none of us, at least in our lifetimes, have ever experienced before. We're like,
Right.
everyone's on lockdown and shit. It's crazy.
I saw a bunch of, I guess they were like memes or like, you know, like quotes that you see on social media in like the fucking fancy texts. It was like, do not measure your success by your productivity in a time of a pandemic. And I was like, yeah, you're kind of right. Like, give yourself a fucking pat on the back for just making it this far.
Yeah.
And like,
just, you know,